Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today I'm over here in Santa Cruz at the Aptos ditch where this all started, baby. This is where we got the name for Scape and Destroy, and this is where the series really blew up. The idea really came from the Lexington Reservoir, but you guys know that when I originally went over there, it was filled with water, so we did the little quarter pipe. I've told the story before, so I'm not going to go too super into detail, but this is where it really blew up, like I said. So we're here to do some maintenance. There's also some piles of like sticky debris that I would like to bring my chipper back and chip that up, maybe throw the chips off into some dirt areas or whatever. I don't know. We're just gonna get it nice and scaped up and then catch a session on it. Jared and I also wanted to build a new obstacle off to the side here, maybe like a little bank to ledge or something. So depending on how far we get, we might start that. We got to do a little resurfacing and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we got a bunch in store for you today, and let's get it. Had to run to the dump real quick. I had a load, but look who showed up. You.
What up, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Scape and Destroy, a series where I go around to overgrown skate spots, skate parks, the DIYs, I landscape them up, and then I skate. It's been a minute since we've been back to the pit, but we're here to get it nice and scaped up. Jared and I have been talking about coming back here for a while now so we could build a new obstacle. We were putting it off for some time now, but we finally found some time to meet up and get it started. He's got a couple parking blocks we want to make a bank to ledge out of on the side.
All right, the edge of the ditch is like right there, so I wanted to kind of weed whack as far up as I could just to make it look a little bit better, and then I'll try to shovel all of this dirt up into there. I'm gonna do the same right here too, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. This is the pile of debris that I'm thinking about chipping up, and I'm also thinking about maybe chopping up this tree just so it's flush with the cement, so we have a little bit of extra runway and it doesn't look as bad, but I'm not sure if I'll do that.
I was a little reluctant at first to chop up that tree just because I don't want to make any unnecessary debris, but that branch is actually broken, so I think I'm going to take it out for sure. I can make pretty easy work out of it with my chipper, and I can spread the chips around on the dirt areas up top. Considering we don't have a lot of DIYs in Santa Cruz and this one has been here for a while, I want to try to make this place look like a public park so the city doesn't get mad and take it out.
Jared wanted to jump on this, so I'm gonna have him scoop all the dirt off the concrete while I finish working down this way. Look who we just found! These little dudes are endangered. Little three-toed salamanders. So if you're in the Santa Cruz or Aptos area and you see these little buggers when you're out in your yard, definitely relocate them so you don't hurt them. They're really cool. Check it out. Become Scape, hack the trash. All right, sorry for all the bouncing around, but I'm gonna come back here and weed whack a little bit for Jared so he can finish getting this dirt up.
I got carried away and started taking over Jared's job before I gave it back to him.
All right, so this is the idea we're going for, pretty much all the way to the tunnel. So we'll get all of this up, we'll get all of that up, and then wrap around. This side's not as bad, but I'm gonna leave this just for water disbursement. I might like shape up just the side of this so you have a little bit more runway, and then I'm gonna, like I said, take this off because we're gonna build the bank to ledge, I think right here, because it's just the best spot for you to be able to skate it from both sides. So yeah, just a little update for y'all. Jared's got this cement all mix that he's gonna try to resurface the area we want to put the ledge. So we're gonna do like a little section right there and like right there maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
When I came this day, I was thinking that I wanted to get all of the chipping work done. I wanted to get all of the dirt off the cement. I wanted to fill up all the cracks. I wanted to get it pretty much prepped so that we can come back and just build the banked ledge. But I kind of been biting off more than I could chew with the cleanups, and I don't want to get burnt out. And since this spot's close to me, I'm just going to do what I can today and then come back for the rest. I feel like the videos have been lacking a little bit just because I'm trying to push out content for you guys, and I don't want that to happen. I'll just make multiple videos out of the different projects I have here.
All right, I'm not gonna show you for obvious reasons, but up in this corner right here, I just found my second dead deer at a spot, and it wasn't as decomposed as the first one. Sorry for the gross information, but I tried to grab my shovel to scoop it off the side so nature can do its thing. And when I went to go move it, there was probably a pile of like thousands of maggots. Oh my God, dude, it was the nastiest thing I've ever seen. But subscribe, because I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to subject you guys to that nastiness, but hands down, that was the grossest crap I've ever seen in my life. It reminds me of that scene from The Lost Boys when they give Michael some takeout food from a Chinese restaurant. It's supposed to be rice, but it's filled with maggots. Except it was even worse. It was probably 10 times the amount. Absolutely repulsive.
All right, we got the left side done since it's easier. Jared's working over there getting some concrete prep so we could do some crack filling. And I'm gonna move over to this area and start working my way down this way.
It's really hard to tell, but the cement here is super bumpy and hard to skate on. It's almost like it was textured or something to prevent people from skating. We're going to try to resurface some areas though so that it's easier. Definitely bring some soft wheels if you come here and skate. You can need them. I ride Bones, the Caballero X formulas, and they do really good here. But you can even get some heftier ones, honestly, and it would probably be even easier.
Making progress. Jared's doing a little Bondo work over to this obstacle. Yo, so whoever built this little pump bump right here in the middle of the ditch, the city's always gonna take any obstacle that you build in this area out because it's gonna impede water flow. So to save you guys some time, labor, and money, just try not to build anything in the flat bottom of any of the ditches because the city's gonna take them out regardless. So just the more you know.
Building obstacles in the middle of the ditch is an easy way to get your spot busted. If the city sees that, they're more inclined to just take the whole thing out. It definitely sucks sometimes, but there's plenty of space on the sides to build obstacles.
Jared started throwing the dirt right here up towards the top like we had previously mentioned, but that's gonna be a whole ass task in itself. So we're gonna get the rest of the debris picked up. The ditch is looking good other than that. And then we're gonna come back another day to handle the chipping, the dirt, and just a couple other bigger projects that we'd like to do. Jared's opening up all the possible lines. Gonna get that lacquered up so you could do like tail slides and nose blunt slides if you're really hesh.
All right, this is the last little bit of debris that we got to get raked up and then put in the truck. I'm definitely starting to feel antsy to skate, that's for sure. I'm starting to piece together some lines that I want to do. You could really get down here if you actually try and film some legit stuff for a video part. I literally just dropped my wheelbarrow off at my storage unit yesterday and now I need it. I really need to get like a trailer or something so that I can just keep all my tools on me all at once. Just another thing to add to the shopping list.
Let's go, baby. She's looking nice and scaped up. Still have a couple things that we got to take care of. We're gonna resurface that a little bit, fill in some of these cracks. Jared's already over here handling it. We got all the dirt, as much of the debris out of them as we can, and then get them nice and filled up so that we're not falling all over the place. This was a real bad obstacle. Look at that thick daddy. But yeah, it's gonna look nice. Roughed it all up. Put a little primer on it. Oh yeah, get her in there.
Should stick a lot better than it was, because that thing was rough.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm gonna load up all my crap and change out my shoes, and then we'll finish up these last little touch-ups and then get a session. Oh yeah, now he found his rhythm.
Oh yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Now you're cooking with fire. Yeah. Truck's all loaded. Anyone lose their shopping cart? Oh yeah. I know it doesn't look like much, but man, is that better. We're running out of material, so we're gonna come back to do like the bottom and then all the way around too. But man, same idea over here. Fill up this little section, all these cracks. Over here, fill up these little cracks. Oh yeah, now the really fun part, we get to get some cleats. All right, here's a quick overview of what the spot looks like. Definitely not as bad as last time.
All right, that's a wrap for today's cleanup. I'm gonna let the session play out without me yapping so you can enjoy it. Before I let y'all go, I just wanna say thanks for all the continued support. Your guys' positivity is extremely encouraging, and I hope you all know that. I do this for the love of skateboarding and to help out the communities that all these spots are in. Being able to build such a positive community of like-minded people is just a cherry on top. Much love, everyone.
All right, try to warm the legs up on this little guy right here. Oh yeah. Right where I'm landing, there's like a big old bulge. Not fun.
So silly.
Okay. What? That was switch in case you didn't know. right, I'm gonna throw some clips up from last time I skated this spot because this obstacle right here was jacked up. Every time I would roll up the transition, little chunks of cement would fall off of it. And now that Jared like resurfaced it a little bit, it's prime. So I'll throw some clips up so you guys can see what it looked like before.
Fuck, man! Take a hike!
Super sketch, but fun. We're gonna get that a little bit more skatable because it's a little dangerous right now, but still fun. Testing out the big boy.
Oh, big boy. Shit, my brother did this on a Razor scooter. What am I scared of?
Oh yeah, solid little session so far. And again, like I said, this thing last time I was here was so messed up to skate. I could barely get a front pivot on it. All right, my ankle's feeling a little buggy and I forgot my ankle brace. So I think we're gonna try to get a couple clips on this guy and then maybe call it. But we're gonna try to come back tomorrow. I got a couple more things that I want to scape up that I mentioned in the beginning, and then we're gonna try to get some more clips. G right there. All right, that's a wrap for today's session and cleanup. Like I said, we're gonna be back tomorrow to do some more scaping. If you're local and from the area, or if you find this spot and come skate it, just please be respectful. It's in a neighborhood. Try to be respectful to the neighbors. Pack your trash out, obviously. We don't want to lose this. We don't have too many DIYs in Santa Cruz, and this one's been here for a while, so just be respectful. If y'all want to help the channel financially, I'm going to leave a couple links down below so you guys can check out my merch store, snag a t-shirt or a hoodie or something. There's also some links where you can make a one-time donation for travel costs and all that good stuff. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and smash that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love, everyone.